All right, Sistas fans, happy Halloween. And unfortunately, there is no trick to this treat. The treat being a video where I go over whether or not Karen is faking her pregnancy, because a lot of people feel like she's tricking Zach, even though I feel like she is pregnant and she's trying to trick Zach into thinking that it's his child. But that's neither here nor there. Now, let's be honest here. Ever since the salon fire, well, no, even before that, ever since Karen announced her pregnancy, and Zach went to like the nearest corner store to get a bag full of pregnancy tests. He came back to the salon. Yeah, it was the end of season 3. I'm pregnant. The beginning of season 4. Take all these pregnancy tests. So she takes like 3 tests. They all say that she's pregnant. And then from there, time went on. And everybody's like, oh, she's faking it. This is some bull because of the fact that, how does she know she didn't go to any doctor's office? Well, that kind of talk was really reserved during the hiatus between seasons 3 and season 4. And when it comes down to it, it's like, well, how long has she been pregnant? She ain't showing at all. There's no baby bump. Well, after a lot of stalling, Aaron finally arranged for a doctor's appointment. She went over there. The doctor said, you've been pregnant for about a month. Yeah, a little under a month. And from there, same criticisms applied. Where's the baby bump? This is ridiculous. Oh, Karen is fake. She's a faker. She's not pregnant. Then we get to the salon fire at the beginning of season 6. And what we have there is something I remember talking about, saying, wow, this could be interesting. What if she actually lost the baby due to, the smoke and everything she ingested, so to speak, while she passed out in the flames? And, she got rescued by the owner of one of the shops next to hers, was taken to the hospital. And, well, turns out not only is her and the baby okay, but then she claims to know who the father of the baby is. But, it got to the point where maybe her faking the pregnancy was a result of, oh, wow, Zach really threw himself at me when he thought I was dead. And then, I came back to life. So let me see if I can milk this pregnancy for what it's worth, even though I did lose the baby. But, she went to the doctor. Well, excuse me. She is going to the doctor again because in last week's episode, she mentioned, due to her emotional instability, she's going to get another checkup. A lot of people are still on the, she's faking the pregnancy thing, even though she kind of had a sort of baby bump in the last episode and a little bit of a pregnancy wobble, so to speak. But I did look it up because a lot of people were tweeting this out. Oh, she's faking. There's a condition. Hopefully I pronounced this right because I did let the, what is it called? Google Aloud, where it reads out words for you. Pseudocyesis. This is when a person has pregnancy symptoms and feels pregnant. Now, this could make sense. It could. However, the next sentence debunks it, if you ask me. However, pregnancy tests, which Karen has taken multiple of, and ultrasounds confirm they aren't physically pregnant and no fetus is growing in the uterus. It's a rare condition, and healthcare providers believe psychological and hormonal factors play a role in causing it. Now, folks, if Karen had only been going to doctor's appointments off screen, I think this theory holds weight. But if you count the first one she went to with Aaron, then the second one with Danny and Andy, both of those doctors said you're pregnant. So, folks, Karen is not faking the pregnancy. Now, Jeremy. Those were before the fire, though. She could still be faking. I think that is a reasonable theory because she did go to that appointment after she got rescued alone. So she could be faking it. And it's, but what about well, I don't know, Jeremy. What about the paperwork she has? She could have faked it. Yeah, I mean, she could easily, tamper with those quote unquote results. But she was on the phone with her doctor asking about the paperwork and all. But Jeremy, that doesn't mean she has the baby. Folks, look, I think it is time to accept that Karen is pregnant. Now, I don't know who the daddy is. I honestly don't. All I know is it could be Zach's. The paperwork allegedly says 99.9% not Aaron's. And a lot of people have said, Jeremy, come on now. That I don't know what Tyler writing, because when a pregnancy test is you're not the father, ain't no 99. It's a 0. So I don't know. But what I do know is that Karen is not faking her pregnancy. It is real. Hell, in season 7, we know she's still going to get some kind of DNA stuff done. But yeah, Karen is pregnant. She is not faking the pregnancy. Now, the DNA test results and all that stuff, she could be faking, tampering with that. But in terms of the pregnancy, she is pregnant. As whether or not she looks it to you, who cares? But she is pregnant. You hear me? It's not pseudocyesis. She is pregnant. That's all I have to say. So, take a moment to thumbs up the video to show you like it. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Hit subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.